The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat. It's a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion makes it 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Powering through. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his man. It's Gibson. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well,
this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown, Knowles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Clark. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun handoff here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Monarchs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
Touchdown, Monarchs! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Second down after that short completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's looking deep again.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Durham. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Can you believe it? The BAT is no good. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Williams. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they really...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Scanning the field. It's Williams. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And
that's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught down at the 20. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He could go. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Bringing it out. It's Lyle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. A play action, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Williams. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Gives it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Williams. The receiver grabs it.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Over the middle and incomplete. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made over the middle. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation. Quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Monarchs will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's free around the 15. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Bringing it out. It's Lyle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air, it's Williams. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Touchdown, Knowles. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle.
solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Terry.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Brown. Run down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Monarchs lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's caught. It's Clark. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this pass is on target, caught. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The Monarchs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Planning up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
51, Old Dominion, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Cook. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Music no. Music no. Let's go. Let's go.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So second down after the incompletion.
Set, ready.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Old Dominion offense will take over.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Williams. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He's got a man down the middle. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
We'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Old Dominion, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left out. End zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safety.
Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Gibson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us arm strength.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking for some space. It's Singleton. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And the Knowles will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Washington. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Monarchs are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Breaks an open space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Monarchs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He finds his man. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get there.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Noles will line up to boot it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Scanning the field, it's Washington. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stake.